going on, peoples? TGI Fridays. Happy holidays. You already know we bringing it, man. MG in the building. MG couldn't make it today. I'm pretty sure he's watching that USC game. He's a big USC fan, so I understand. I just wish he would have told me a little earlier. He all he had to do was tell me a little earlier. Say he had an emergency. I know it's to watch that game, because that's a good-ass game. SC's up right now, I think, like 14-3. Hold on, give me a minute, y'all. Bellotto in the building. What's up, Steve Levine? Whole head early. I see y'all tapped in early. Put your seatbelts on. We're going to have a real great show. Give me a minute. I got to find a remote. Here we go. SC's kicking Utah's ass, but it's early. Let's go Trojans, man. They got to hold that 4 spot down. Douglas Bend in the building. I see you, baby. You know I'm going to give y'all the message of the day, so don't go nowhere, guys. Let me let the room fill up a little bit, and I'm going to talk to y'all, man. Yeah, man, big college going to get real crazy. This weekend, not too many games. Next weekend should be a little better. And it's going to get real, man. And that top 4 might have a lot of maneuvering pieces, man. B4 in the building. All it's going to take is SC to lose tonight or TC to lose tomorrow. And that shit's just going to scramble all up. But I think SC is going to hold on. They got the start I expected them to get. And hopefully they'll hold on. All right, let me give y'all the message of the day. Then we're going to start the show. No MG today. MG, I think, went to watch the game, but he told me he had an emergency. Big USC fan. I understand. I just hope he would have told me earlier. All right, real quick, message of the day. There's people that, when they have a fallout with a woman, they like to go to their mans and shit and kind of, debate about it, which is all understanding. My thing is, don't come to me talk about, yo, she don't clean, she don't do this, she don't do that. Because I'm going to look at you and I'm going to be on some Terminator shit like, what is it that you did to cause this situation to get worse? Because obviously you ain't making it better. So what part did you play? Because that's the problem with a lot of us. We one-sided. Same thing with dudes when they got beef in the street. Hey, yo, I don't like that nigga because of this and that. But how about what you did? You probably owe this dude bread and you ain't paying him back. Now you want to talk shit about him because he ain't fucking with you no more. You understand what I'm saying? Jeff, I'm already on that, Jeff. You should know that. I already posted it, the Degrom shit. Me and you gonna tap into that. So I'm the same way with gamblers. I got a gambling dude who don't fuck with me no more because of that. Because every time the nigga used to see me, it's true story. He showed me a ticket, he'd be like this. Hey, yo, man, easy money, easy money. And there's always winners. It's like 10 winners in a row. So me being a realist, it ain't no hating. Yo, get that money, dog. But me being a realist is, yo, you ain't never showed me a loss, dog. You telling me you win every ticket? Because I don't win every ticket. So my point is, tell both sides of the story. Don't just feed motherfuckers your behalf and then you forget to say the other one. That's the message of the day. Like I said, I'm going to hit y'all with real shit from week to week. And I'm going to try to better motherfuckers. Real talk, man. I'm going to try to better motherfuckers. A lot of funny style motherfuckers out here. All right? Let's start the show. Al York Sports. TGI Friday. No drinking and driving. It's the fucking law. Peace, Wiley, my brother. I see you, baby. Woo! Name me a sports show that keep it authentic like my shit. I even talk to my motherfuckers. If you ain't got nothing real, don't put it on my shit. If it ain't 100, I want nothing to do with it. That's word of God. Let any motherfucker come with some flamboyant shit to see if I don't X that shit out my shit. Yeah, I don't mean to get crazy. Wifey probably bugging in the room. This nigga's psycho. Nah, man, I just keep it 100, man. I'm tired of the funny shit, man. As I get older, I become more allergic to that shit, man. There's always some funny style motherfuckers, and they make these motherfuckers in all sizes. I'm telling you, every other week, I see another nigga trying to whip game. Come on, dog. I'm too old for that shit, man. Let's start the show, man. Go to YouTube, like, share, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell. Y'all already know. Continue to do the good work. Let's keep getting these views up. Keep participating. I appreciate y'all, man. Shout out to the East Coast, West Coast, Midwest, Las Vegas, New York City, LES to the death. Nueva York. Shout out to Dwayne Beeman. Supposed to be having a big year this year, dog. Make this your year, man. Stop playing games. Handle your business, man. Handle your business. That's going to be the word of the year. Every time you talk to me, I'm just going to tell you, handle your business. Also, shout out to Price Tag Entertainment, Royalty. My man Plu doing their thing. They just took a trip. I don't know if they went back to Texas or something, but they got some big event there with Tone Loc. Get that money, man. Like I told you, get that money. Also, need advertisement, hit me up and I'll hook you up. Hit me up and I'll hook you up. You need me to advertise, whatever, man. I'll put that shit in front of the peoples, and more people will know about your product, man. Need instrumentals, hit me up. Put my man Mech 1 on you. Guy got some banging beats. And open sessions and giveaways. I keep telling y'all, let one person know about what we doing, because it's the more, the merrier. Let's get into the sports thing. Breaking news real quick. Jeff hit me in case I wasn't on it. Jeff, I was all over it, I promise you. J.Degrom skated on the New York Mets. Signed with the Texas Rangers, 5 years. For 185. Rookie Lucifer, I see you, my dog. You know I see you. Tell the wife I said hello. Happy holidays to y'all. I kind of knew he was bouncing from the Mets. I didn't think Texas, though, but me and Jeff Gerson, Sportsbook Jeff, we will touch up on that, so I don't want to get too much into it. Other news, first baseman DH, J.Abreu, who's been with the Chiefs Sox for like the last 9 years, an all-star, signs with the Houston Astros for a 3-year deal, man. It's like the rich get richer, man. Real talk. They just won the chip. They get a guy who bats up 300, averages about at least 20 home runs a season, 80 RBIs, a true professional, great pickup for Dusty Baker and the Houston Astros to get Abreu. Other news. The Toronto Blue Jays, great hitting team, decided to call my man the Hitman. Yo, Hitman, you available? We need you. Donnie Baseball is now the hitting coach for the Toronto Blue Jays. You better look out, because those motherfuckers can hit without a coach. You throw Donnie Baseball in there. Y'all know Donnie Baseball can hit that rock. The only one that think that Donnie Baseball can't do nothing is Jesse Gambino. He got like some hatred on my man Donnie Baseball. He said he's a scrub. I mean, I don't know what he thinking or what he drinking or what he's smoking, but Donnie Baseball to me is a Hall of Famer. I don't even know why he ain't a Hall of Famer. Other news. Right-handed pitcher Zach Eflin just signed with the Tampa Bay Rays for 3 years, 40 M's. This is a guy that went 3-5 or 4 run average, lost his starting job, became a reliever, and actually a real good one at the end of the season for the Phillies, and gets 40 M's for 3 years. And then he gets it from the Rays that don't pay nobody. This is the highest contract the Rays ever paid out. I mean, they didn't give Crawford this money. Longoria didn't get this money. Pena didn't get this money. And Zach Eflin, out of all people, gets the highest contract ever for the Rays at 3 years, 40 M's. He should help out that bullpen. The guy can get outs. Other news. We got Jeff Gerson in the building waiting up on me. The Seattle Mariners and the Milwaukee Brewers made a trade today. Seattle sending Jesse Winkler and Abraham Toro to the Brewers for second baseman Colton Wong, who I like severely. Wong is a solid second baseman, and they also send him 2 M's for the fuck of it. But Wong would help Seattle, and they also picked up Teoscar Hernandez from the Jays. So Seattle is starting to get more hitters, and they're starting to get more serious. They came, they battled last year, and they're trying to get better. You can't be mad at that. Nice pickup for the M's. Other news. We're going to go to the football field now. Buffalo Bills. Von Miller thought he was going to be out a couple of weeks with the knee injury. But the GM decided and said, you know what? He's way too important for our ball club. So he put him on injury reserve, which means Von Miller's going to miss 4 games. Now, he's not happy with that, but I understand what the Bills are doing. They're going to need him for that playoff run, and they can't afford that he gets injured in any way. So, Von Miller, just relax. You'll be back out there competing once again. Other news. Free agent pitcher Mike Clevinger signed an agreement with the Chicago White Sox for 2023. Clevinger was 31 years old. He was 7-7 with a 4.33 earned average with the Padres. He wasn't really himself. He just got back from Tommy John. Didn't seem comfortable all year. But I like Clevinger. If Clevinger if he can find his old stuff and just become his old self, Clever's an ace, man. But right now he's a little confused. He can't figure it out. I'm feeling kind of funny. So right now this 1-year deal with the Chiefs Sox is really good. They got Cueto, Cease, Lynn, Giolito, and Kopech over there. And let me tell you right now, Clever ain't going to hurt that staff. Other news. Kansas City Chiefs continue to add on. Like I said, the rich get richer. They picked up Melvin Gordon, fumbleitis. And I think this is a good pickup. I think he gives them security in case St. Clair get hurt, McKinnon get hurt, or one of those backs get hurt. Melvin Gordon could give him that security. He's on the practice squad now. But let me tell you something. That's a hell of a back. If one of these guys go down, if you can stop Melvin from fumbling that ball, Melvin's as good as anybody. He's just got fumbleitis, Tiki Barber. And they also signed ex-Raven Brandon Williams. So Kansas City is right now basically one of the best teams in the NFL, and they keep adding these veteran chips. They know what they're doing. That's what baseball does. When they add the veteran chips around a good team, you usually could take it all away. And that's what the Chiefs are trying to do, is go get their second Super Bowl win. And right now, it's looking really good for the Kansas City Chiefs. Other news, I'm going to have Sportsbook Jeff tap in real quick. Okay, I see y'all putting your little notes. Listen, I appreciate y'all. Salute to Raul. Raul, I just blessed you. You could have said thank you, homie. That's all I was looking for. A thank you would have been fine, dog. C.Middleton, I had to get this information out there. I got a lot more information, but unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to put it out there. But C.Middleton is back for the 15-5 Milwaukee Bucks, who are about 3 games behind the first-place Celtics, who are 18-4. So you bring back an all-star shooting guard veteran who averages 20 points, 6 rebounds, and damn near 6 assists. Middleton is a beast. He's going to make the Milwaukee Bucks that much better. He played huge when they won that chip. So the Eastern Conference better watch out. Because there was 15-5 without him, and they will only get better with all-star C.Middleton. Jeff, where you at? Let me make these transitions with my mic. We got a lot of people tapping in, Jeff. Hurry up. I don't want to lose these people. I want to keep these people posted. Okay, let me put these. I can't do my pause because something with the Bluetooth I gotta do. I don't want to shut it off, man. Jeff, what up, baby?
Hey, what up?
What's going on, man? Is it you ain't got no light in your car? Put some light in there, goddammit.
Well, is this
You are
loudest for the
light motherfucker, and I barely can see you as bright as you are.
See, I light up.
Okay, listen, real quick. Let's cut the jokes out. A lot of stuff to take care of. MG couldn't make it. Me and you gonna hold it down. That's what we do. J.Degrom skates on the New York Mets. First question I want to ask you, did you have any idea that he was going to the Rangers, 1? And 2, do you really think he was leaving the New York Mets? Talk to us.
Well, I can tell you this much. Everything I had read and heard, DeGrom been negotiating with Texas. I know the last couple of days the Mets said DeGrom's their number 1 priority. But I think in the end, the Mets didn't want to make the long-term commitment, and they went to 5 years. I mean, we're talking 2 years, 40 or 50 million, like with the Scherzer contract, not 5 years, 222 million with a 6-year option. I mean, to be honest with you, it's a terrible contract, for the team. A great contract for DeGrom. But if I was a Mets,
What up? You saying it's a terrible contract for the Rangers?
It is. I'll tell you why.
I think it's a good. Go ahead, tell me yours, then I'll tell you my opinion.
You got a guy 35, 36 years old who's had arm problems, and you're going to pay him like he's 25 years old, give him over $200 million for 5 years. I think that's a terrible contract.
Well, I disagree with you. I disagree with you. I think he's proven he's been one of the best. Okay, he's overcoming that arm injury. I think he will become 100%. I've seen glimpses of him being the dominant pitcher he is. I think at 37 a year, I think it's a beautiful contract. He could have got 3 years, 150 at 50 a pop. So my thing is I'd rather give him the 5 and see if he could give you 4 good years in Texas. 4, if he gives you 4, you good. The 37 million, hold up, 37 million, Jeff. It's not what you think. It's not what you think. Verlander's going to get 50 million again. And I know Verlander won the Cy Young. I get it. But DeGrom is that good. But go ahead, because I'm just going to keep on talking. Go ahead.
I'm going to tell you right now, Al, you watch it over the course of the next 5 years, they're lucky to get 2 good years out of it. This is the Rangers. They had to go sign A-Rod. You know what happened? I'm just telling you.
Well, I don't like the place he signed with. I agree with you. It's not a good team. For some reason, pitchers never do well over there. Like, name me, maybe, Nolan Ryan, maybe? That's about it. Ain't no other pitcher ever pitched good in Texas. Well, that's the only thing I don't like. That's the only thing. And maybe Darvish. Maybe Darvish a little bit.
But don't forget, Bruce Bochy's the manager, and they took the Cardinals pitching coach, Mike Maddox, going home. Okay? So they got a great pitching coach, and maybe even the best manager of a generation. Okay? And they're gaining weapons. So I think that in terms of that, it's a great pickup. I'm just saying, if the Rangers win a World Series out of this, that's the only way that contract was worth.
Right. So I think like I said, it's a great pickup for the Rangers. I think it's a bad landing spot for DeGrom, but this is going to prove to me how good DeGrom is. Because if DeGrom could pitch like he did with the Mets in Texas, oh, baby, I'm going to give him all the respect he deserves. But for some reason, pitches never pan out in Arlington. I can't figure it out why. Unless your name is Nolan Ryan, like I said, and Darvish for a few years. So real quick, I don't want to overburn. Did the Yankees mess up by not getting Jacob DeGrom?
I don't think the Yankees can make any move at all until the judge thing's decided. Plain and simple. Okay? Plain and simple. Because
so he should just keep, so if he keeps him handcuffs, don't do nothing?
Well, I think that if they made a move like this for DeGrom, where they're showing him love with the money like this, I think it's going to be a negative in judges' eyes, because why did you show him the love last year when you undercut him on the contract you offered? But now you're offering this guy here didn't bleed Yankee blood. You're going to give him $222 million? No. It'll be a bad look for the Yankees.
All right, I feel otherwise. I think DeGrom is worth that paper. He's big time to me. But let's move on. We overkilling. Let's go to college football. You got the playoffs. You got the Bulldogs set at number 1, Wolverines at number 2, the Horned Frogs at number 3, and the U.S. Trojans at number 4. I can't see the score, but the last I looked, it was up about, 17-3. So if this score holds here, Jeff, then we just, anybody that wants shit to get mixed up, they're going to have to go for Kansas State tomorrow to mix up that top 4. My question to you, do TCU gets by tomorrow, bro? Do they beat Kansas State? Because I know you like Kansas State. What do you think about that game tomorrow? This one right now is looking UFC, but it's still early. How about TCU against Kansas State tomorrow, bro?
Well, I mean, the first time they played, Kansas State was up 3 touchdowns in that game. and they flipped it around and ended up winning by 10.
Right.
What I like tomorrow about that game is actually the head coach for Kansas State. He comes from North Dakota State, and all they do up there is win championships. He's used to being there.
Right.
You got a coach in Sonny Dykes, who's never been anywhere near a championship game. When you play in a championship game, things are different. It's a learning experience. There's certain things that you do differently to try and be perfect instead of just doing what you do. And I know this is a baseball coach going to big tournaments nationally, and I evolved as time went on. You know, instead of trying to get a perfect matchup, you want to make sure you're not going home with bullets left in the gun. And that's what a first-time coach does, is he's trying to be too perfect instead of going home with everything unloaded out of the gun, so to speak. So I think there's a big edge for Kansas State on the coaching side. I think there's a big edge, too, in the running game. The kid from K-State's been a spark plug all year. I think they control the clock, limit offensive touches for TCU tomorrow.
So if you Kansas State, I like to see Martinez in there. Do you agree with that?
I'll be honest with you. I like the backup better than Martinez. I see Martinez for 4 years in Nebraska choke his ass off. So, I mean, to be honest with you, I like the other kid the way he's playing.
Okay.
But can I live with Martinez playing? Sure.
Okay, so let me ask you 4 questions before we move on to our next subject. If Georgia Bulldogs lose their next game, are they out of the top 4?
I don't even know if they're out of the top spot. There's such a big difference between number 1 and number 2 that even with a loss, they may not even drop to number 2.
Yeah, especially if it's like, they lose a tight game. But if they get blown out, then I can see them going to number 2. But if there's a tight game, right? Okay, same question, Wolverines.
Michigan, Big Ten leader is going to be left in there. The Big Ten, the SEC, will be taken care of. Michigan will probably drop a line or 2. But I will tell you that they'll be in there too.
Okay, so Ohio State won't sneak in if the Wolverines lose to Purdue then, right?
I don't think so. I mean, I still think that when you match up Ohio State's resume with who they played, along with Alabama and Tennessee, they fall short against both those 2 teams. Just because you have 1 loss doesn't mean you accomplished something. You know, the Texas San Antonio Roadrunners may have 1 loss. Should you allow them in?
Right. Now I get your point. Okay, same question, Home Frogs. They lose tomorrow. Are the Home Frogs out of the playoffs?
Nope. I think the Home Frogs are going to stay. And I'll tell you why. In all 3 cases, all 3 stay in, Al, is because all these other teams are trying to move up. Not one of them is playing the extra game. All these teams had to play an extra game and should not be penalized for having to play the extra game. Okay? The other teams they're looking in, they didn't play the extra game.
Right.
They might have had another loss. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? But you can't penalize these 3 teams who are undefeated to get a loss and been knocked out. So the answer is no.
Okay, and last but not least, Trojans lose tonight. Are they out the playoff mix?
They're absolutely out.
Wow. Talk to us. Tell us why and tell us who gets that spot.
Well, I mean,
you the college guy, baby. I'm going to put you on the spot, Jeff. Don't give me yes, why, no. Talk to us. You like to talk. I'm giving you the mic, so talk. Why?
Yeah, you don't me talk when I got laryngitis. But anyway.
Don't give me no fucking excuse. I had laryngitis. I was still here spitting. You can hardly hear me, but I was still doing it. Talk to me.
No 2-loss team that didn't win a conference championship has ever been to the playoff. And I will say that no 2-loss team that didn't win will make it in. So, I mean, that's where you're really out right now. You know what I'm saying? And, I mean, even if LSU won, they're not going either against Georgia. So, I mean, there's really, when you look at this, does K-State move up? They have a lot of quality wins not being talked about. But, no, they'll
K-State will have to beat TCU tomorrow for them to get in. And USC will have to lose tonight.
And I tell you what's going to happen. They put anybody else in, it's probably going to be one of those three teams we talked about.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. It just got darker where you at. Okay. Make sure you put your car on because that battery don't, the lights don't eat out your battery. It did it to me one time. Okay, Jeff. So, I mean, basically, USC is about the only team that basically, the way you looking at it, that can lose out of the 4 spots with a loss, correct? Okay, let's move on. Something I know you definitely want to touch on. Deshaun Watson is back in the NFL. He's going to play this week against the Texans. Now, I'm not asking you who I think is going to win. That's not the question. My question to you, what do you think about him coming back? Is it warranted to him to be back? I forgot what was your take as far as him being out for the year or 6 games. I had 6 different opinions. A lot of us were saying 6 games. One said 10 games. If I remember, did you say banned for a year? I might be wrong.
I was one of those more concerned of being banned longer term.
Oh, so more than a year then, right?
Well, at least a year.
Oh, okay. So what's your take on him coming back in this week to play the Texans, which is going to be crazy. It's ironic how he comes back and he's playing his ex-team at their house. I mean, you couldn't script this more better. What's your take this Sunday on him coming back? Like I said, I don't want prediction of the game. I want everything but the score. What's your take on it?
Well, when I look at it from Watson's standpoint, I mean, the guy hasn't played in a year and a half. He's got no chemistry with his wide receivers.
Right.
Doesn't even know the offense. You know what I'm saying? You're coming in a playoff, well, I guess a sumo playoff race, and you're supposed to be the savior. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know anybody in this situation that's come in and done something like this, and I don't think he will either. And I think he's going to be rudely welcomed, down in Texas Stadium. I think he's going to be very overwhelmed by it. I think it's going to affect his play.
Right.
I think the Texans are going to be way up for this game. The thing is very interesting. We'll touch on this again tomorrow. Is that the Texans have the number 1 pick in the draft by 2 games.
Right. We're gonna get into that. We're gonna
games
tomorrow. We got tomorrow's show for that.
So the reason I bring that up is the Texans. This is their Super Bowl.
Okay, let me ask you something. If I'm Cleveland Browns, the GM, the head coach, I got Brissett right there, ready to go if this guy doesn't look sharp in about a quarter or 2.
I think they're not paying a guy a guaranteed $230 million to come in for a quarter. You don't look good and get replaced.
Or at least a half. You know why? If they want to make the playoffs, Jeff, they got to win this game. They can't just throw him out there and because they paying him. Because if he looks really bad, I know Brissett could win this game. If you put Brissett in it, Brissett just beat the Bucs. He beat the Bucs. He did a lot in that game to deserve that win. It wasn't like they ran the Bucs through the window. No, Brissett made some key throws late, and you seen them. My thing is, I understand you paying them. I get all that. But if they let's say they get down 14-zip, those 2 picks, I gotta say, yo, Doe, we'll bring you in next week again. But right now, we gotta win games. As we bringing you in, we gotta win games. We just can't throw you out there just for the heck of it. And if they're trying to make the playoffs, but if they not, I get it.
So many things have to happen for them to make the playoffs. It's not going to happen. Even though you say they're playing for the playoffs, they're not going to take them out. They want to get him acclimated so he's up and running next year. And they're not
okay. So if that's the game plan, I get it. I thought they was trying to get in somehow, some way, get on a late surge, which they basically got to win every game out, basically.
Right.
Okay, I get that. Let's move on. Let's go to your homeboy, Antonio Brown, the guy that you love more than anybody. You know I'm bullshitting. He's got a warrant now. A domestic incident involving a woman. Like, this guy's going to be the next broke athlete. Because this guy has some money. the role he's going on, I mean, he is so disrespectful. He disrespected Uncle Tom. I mean, I could go so many places with what he did Tom Brady dirty, talking about his wife, talking about him, when all Tom did was get him back in the league and let him do what he does best and play wide receiver. And he going to run his mouth that Tom knows I'm one of the greatest, and it don't matter what you are. The league had you boycott, dog. Tom got you back in, and you disrespected him. And now you continuing to disrespect him. Now this incident pops up. So my question to you, is this guy on the verge of becoming a broke athlete soon?
Well, I tell you what, broke is two definitions for broke. But he might be broke if somebody's got to put their hands on him pretty soon and break some bones to keep the legs going. You know how we are old school, Al. I'm going to tell you something. He's got to run that mouth. Just keep running it. You know what? Eventually somebody's going to shut that mouth. That's
he going crazy, man. You know what I mean? His stuff is getting tiring. It's getting tiring fast. You know, I'm a fan of, you know, Antonio Brown on the field, but off the field, I don't even want to hear about him no more. Like, this whole thing is a joke to him. And there's nothing funny about what's going down and what's about to happen in his career. Because he's about to get boycotted by everybody. I mean, they doing that to Ye, but Ye got money like that. Ye
right.
Damn near a billionaire still, even though Nike dropped him and all that.
Right.
Brown ain't no billionaire.
No.
Brown probably got at most about 40 M's, at most.
I agree.
That ain't no real money for them dudes that live the life they live. That's a lot of money for us, but not for them. So he needs to stop his shit because he's really making it like to the point where nobody gonna mess with him on some OJ shit. But he ain't do the OJ shit, but they gonna treat him like that.
Well, the only thing I can say, Al, is maybe he's one of these guys too who's had the brain hit a few too many times, and you see a live person that's going through the craziness of, you know, the brain issues. They have been getting hit. That's the only other thing I can think of. You know,
I don't think that fits Antonio, man. Like, your brain, every time you do something bad, it's like my boy. My boy had bipolar, right? I'm not gonna mention no names. His bipolar, for some reason, only kicked in when he lost money. But when he was winning money and he was fucking posting shit and hitting Twitter up, I ain't sensed no bipolar issues. But now you lose money, you got bipolar, dog?
Right.
So to me, if I don't know too much about bipolar, but I know that it doesn't run like that. If I have to guess, that thing just pops up whenever. If I have to guess, I might be wrong. I know some stuff might trigger it. I get it. But he never had bipolar when he won money, is what I'm saying.
Right.
So to me, he was acting that shit out. He was straight acting. He probably had, like, he probably had bipolar, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like possibilities. But he wasn't full-fledged bipolar, bro. He wasn't full-fledged bipolar. I knew some bipolar cats in New York. Them guys were fucking nuts. He wasn't that. But he was claiming to be every time he losing money. So my thing to you is, Antonio Brown, I don't see him had interviews, how he tries to talk over the interviewer. Like, he know what's going on. He know what's going on, Jeff. He just don't give a fuck. He just like disrespecting motherfuckers. And like you said, he gonna get seen. Yeah, I don't care how much in shape he is, how much he's boxing in the gym, he's gonna get seen. Somebody gonna see him for what he's doing. That's my point.
Well, I tell you this much, he might be another one that's might have narcissistic disorder. You know what I'm saying? No accountability, no responsibility. You know, typical narcissist, everybody else to blame. Okay, for what you do. You know what I'm saying? You're oblivious, like you live in your own bubble. You know, to what's going on. I mean, to be honest with you, it's you know, perfect narcissistic disorder behavior. I mean, is what's going on.
Well, whatever it is, man, like, I hope he can fix it sooner than later, man. Because, I really will wish he could fix it sooner than later. Before it's too late. Okay, let's jump on the hardwood, Jeff. I mentioned earlier, I don't know if you was tapped in. Milwaukee Bucks just get back Chris Middleton, a veteran all-star that is top 3 player on their team. That's a fact. Averages 20, 5.5, and 5.4. 15 and 5 Bucks, couple games behind Boston for the Eastern Conference. What does Middleton bring back to Milwaukee that they were missing now?
Well, I'll tell you what Middleton brings back is that you saw in the series last year at Boston when Middleton went out. It allowed Boston to take everybody away and say, Giannis, beat us shooting the ball.
Yep.
And Giannis couldn't do it. Middleton is that professional gunslinger that comes in and hits clutch baskets and picks up the slack when Giannis is on his A game. Plain and simple.
And he also creates his shot, Jeff.
That's another
creator. Also creates. He's just not a spot shooter like Ray Allen. No disrespect to Ray Allen, because early in his career, Ray Allen will take you to the hole and throw it on you. But you know what I'm saying? He can create his own shot.
Right. And Middleton is just a professional gunslinger that can take a game over. And you really don't have anybody else on the team, but Giannis can do that. So that's what's important about it.
Right. Now, we all know Boston's having a miraculous season, considering the circumstances. Udoka, that whole situation. They got a young coach that's doing an outstanding job. But if you ask me, that's the team. I just think this team is solid. They battle-tested. They lost in the chip against Golden State. I think Boston is ready to go right now with Tatum, Brown, and Smart, and Al Horford leading the surge. My question to you, are they ready to win now, Jeff, like this year? Can they win this year?
The answer is, can they win this year? Yes. Will they win this year? No. And I'm going to tell you why.
You got to talk to me. You got to explain to me. Break it down like I'm a third grader, bro.
Well, you forgot last year the Celtics were a below 500 team all the way to the All-Star break. This year they flipped the script. When you see teams that get out this hot, they're going to slow down. Right now they're taking advantage of injuries across the board in the Eastern Conference, missing players, getting out the lead. But I think it's going to be very
So you're giving them zero props.
But I'm just going to tell you, if they run into Milwaukee again, okay, Milwaukee's full strength, they're going home. It's that simple.
I think Brown and Tatum are slowly becoming the best 1-2 punch in the game, Jeff. Slowly. I am so impressed by Jaylen Brown's IQ, what he brings to them. I mean, this kid is just, I'm glad they didn't trade him. Because he was in a lot of trade baits, especially for that Durant. That would have been a huge mistake. Because this guy, not saying he could be Durant, but damn, he could be really close for a lot of years. And you already got Tatum over there, the man on that team. So that 1-2 punch is sick. If you a Boston fan, you got a lot to be happy about for a lot of years coming. I mean, they got a lot of picks, if I'm correct, right, Jeff?
They do.
So they set the win for a long time. The question is, can they win it all? And that's the question. Okay, let me move on. Let's go to the diamond. We still got about 10 roughly minutes. It's funny because when I give you the floor to talk, you don't want to talk. When I ask you to hurry up, is when you want to fucking talk. How your brain works, bro? When I say, Jeff, we got to be quick, that's when you want to sit back and start yakety yak. But now that I'm saying talk, dog, you just hit me with a few words. Yes, no, this is why. And that's it. Come on, baby.
Well, I'm trying to save my voice so I get to the show.
Anyway, keep making excuses. You know we don't do that on my show.
Well, thank you, Al.
Listen, I had a broken toe. I worked on a broken toe. You don't even know the pain I was feeling. You got no clue. I had the lunge. I couldn't even talk. But you know what? I'm going to let it go. I'm not going to overkill. Let's go back to the diamond. Let's go back to the diamond. You know I love you. You know I got to fuck with you, Jeff. You my man. let's go back to the diamond. The rich just got richer. Houston picked up J. Abreu. I want you to educate all of us. What does Abreu bring to the already champions Houston Astros?
I think the best way to show what Abreu is going to bring is I'm going to look at some of the 80s Cardinal teams when they go out and they make a trade deadline. In 85, getting Cesar Cedeno at the trade deadline.
Oh, I like that.
Getting a Pedro Guerrero in 88.
Yep.
Getting a Will Clark in 87.
Road of thrill.
When you're bringing some of those guys in.
How about Jack Clark? Jack Clark don't get no love?
Well, Clark was there the whole time. He didn't come in after that.
Okay.
But I will tell you this. Abreu is going to give you 100-plus RBIs. He's led the league for a long time. He doesn't need to hit the home runs anymore. It's going to lengthen their lineup. I mean, the Astros won those series, but the last 3 spots in the lineup were really non-existent most of the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? It's a move to kind of get through the last of the open period for them to win with the current group they have. Altuve's not getting any younger.
Bregman getting a little older there. Brantley, I think they parted ways with Brantley. They're going to part ways with Gurriel.
Yep.
So I can see this pickup, but this is an amazing pickup. You get a true professional who's definitely going to hit 300 because he's going to get pitches with this lineup. You know he's going to get pitches.
I'll tell you this. They're also looking at Contreras, the catcher.
Yeah, you've been saying they're going to land him. Are you hearing anything with that right there, bro?
Yeah, Contreras met with the Astros yesterday. So we'll see what happens from it. He did leave Houston without a contract, but Contreras met with the Astros front office yesterday. But we got the winter meetings coming up this week, so I'm expecting a lot of action coming up this upcoming week.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have a lot of action. We're gonna have my man Felix Jacino back for that too. He loves his baseball. Okay, let's go back to the football field. We swapping back and forth because that's what we do, Sportsbook Jeff. Let's go back. I want to talk a little bit about the Buffalo Bills. Great win last night in Foxborough. Me and you was on. We loved the Bills yesterday. You liked them first half also, and you also liked San Antonio first half. Let me get that out there. Great call. Got a little lucky there on that pick. I'm not going to say nothing, but it came through. But the Buffalo Bills, right? Right now, they're a couple games back from that number 1 total seed.
Right.
Now you got Von Miller's on the shelf for 4 games. Now, I know you said yesterday it wouldn't matter much. That was right. But you can't tell me it's not going to matter much for the rest of the season. Von Miller is a huge loss on that defense, bro.
Well, he's a situational passer. He's not playing every down. You know what I'm saying? The bigger deal.
Well, he's a great situational pass rusher then because he's getting sacks, he's getting pressure. They're going to lack that. So that's going to hurt their defense. Without saying it's going to hurt their defense.
So
my question to you is that do they fall back? Do they fall back some, or they'll still be able to manage to get where they need to get by the end of the season?
They don't need Von Miller until they play the Chiefs and maybe the Dolphins. That's it. They can sit the whole time and
how about Cincinnati? Your boy. Joe Burrow, you can't forget Joe Burrow.
Yeah, he gets sacked more than anybody in the league, so you don't need him for that.
You need him for that. So,
chase Mahomes around.
Okay, so you think they'll be fine without Von Miller?
I do.
Do you still like Buffalo to come out the AFC, Jeff?
I'm undecided right now on the AFC. I mean, I was never completely sold on Buffalo beginning of the year like the rest of you guys were. To be honest with you, I'm kind of liking what Cincinnati's doing right now to maybe go back. The Bengals right now.
Yeah, they look really good, man. They had 2 guys. I mean, you got Joe Mixon out and Jamar Chase. Yeah. And, you go to the Tennessee and you handle your business on a revenge game, Jeff, because, they iced Tennessee in the playoffs last year. and they came back and got that game, which you also liked them in that game. That was a hell of a showing. But now they got to play the Chiefs this week, and we're going to get into that on the free picks tomorrow, but that's no easy go. Now, we do know that the Bengals, I think, beat them 3 or 2 straight times. But to me, you don't think that's going to be an issue for the Bengals. You think that's an advantage. A lot of other people thinking that Mahomes got this game circled, and this the game that Patrick Mahomes wants. So this is going to be a huge, huge game for both of these teams come Sunday at Cincinnati, where the Chiefs are favored -2.5.
Well, like I said, I think that sometimes people just got your number. 3 times is nothing. I mean, the 49ers beat the Rams how many times?
Oh, my God, like 7, 8 times.
Well, it's worse than that.
They don't got their number. They owned them. How about that? They owned them.
In St. Louis, the Rams, there was like 18 straight times. They're punching, Ken Norton's punching the bag back by the goalpost, and I'm getting fucking pissed. So, I mean, I'm just telling you, sometimes people have your number, and I think the Bengals got their number.
Yeah, you know what? They say matchup makes fights. I think that the Cincinnati Bengals present a very bad matchup for the Kansas City Chiefs. It's weird. It really is. I mean, they just present a real bad matchup. You know what I mean? And they definitely got a lot of studs on offense. Because you see them other guys stepped up. Perrine stepped up. Boyd stepped up. Higgins stepped up. They didn't even miss a beat without Jamar Chase and Joe Mixon. Right or wrong?
Right.
Burrow still got what is 300 change, whatever. You see what I'm saying? Real quick, Jeff, before we end it, I got about 3 minutes. If there's anything you want to talk about, let's do the picks tomorrow, bro. I know you wanted to tap on that. We'll give them that tomorrow. Anything you want to tap on, you deserve this for doing the whole show with me. Go ahead. The floor is yours, dog.
Well, first thing is, if you turn your back, all you USC bettors better be jumping off on the Utah come second half. There's going to be a tied game at half. And I told you there's too much money on USC tonight.
Right.
Okay.
Wow, Utah just came back. And they driving?
They're on the 5-yard line now.
What, it was just 17-3. What the hell just happened?
It's called Utah's Got Character. Kyle Williams, a hell of a coach. And sometimes, like I said, you just got a team's number.
Right. I knew the Utes wasn't going out easy today. But my prediction in this game, either the Utes win, a close game, or USC blows them out. I think it goes either way like that. Oh, shit. North Texas just scored a crazy touchdown right now. But San Antonio still got a nice lead. They're up about 11 points. They should be able to close that out. Okay, any last words? Any last words?
Yeah, I think the thing to look out for this week, and I want to talk a little baseball meetings. What I'm hearing is 50-50 on Aaron Judge going back to New York. You Yankee fans need to be sweating. I mean, now the Mets fans are sweating. Okay. But if I make a call right now, I think Judge is going home to San Francisco.
Right.
And I don't know what their plan B is, but without Judge, in my book, the Yankees are dead last in the American League East without Aaron Judge.
I'm not going to go that far.
I am going to go that far.
I know that we'll pick other people up. We still got one of the Twin Towers left. I know he ain't Judge. I get it. But we got a guy that can pop the ball out the park. We have a couple guys. We still got Rizzo. And I know we'll definitely have to. That money that we were going to throw to Judge is going to bring in 2 more free agents. But I'd rather it be Judge. I want Judge to stay home.
And I'm going to rip on my Cardinals here, too. Mozeliak went out when Arenado opted back in and said, we're going to raise our payroll, and we're going to do what's going to take to not just be competitive every year, but go win a World Series. What the hell have we done? Now, it's early still, but we haven't done shit either.
Yeah, they got to start moving.
And you know what? When he's made a move in the past, Mozeliak, has been an immediate move.
Right.
Go get Osuna.
Right.
Go get Arenado. It's not immediate. So I know he's bullshitting. And I'm going to tell you something. You can bullshit some people for so long. This will be the last time he bullshits somebody.
Yeah, I think you guys almost got to get Wilson Contreras. Like, Molina's gone. You guys always got a real good catcher. I mean, I remember my boy Darryl. I remember Darryl Porter was over there. I love me some Darryl Porter. You know, you guys always got good catches. I can't lie. And who you want, you said?
Sean Murphy's a top 3 catcher with Oakland.
But you got to get him than Contreras?
Because Contreras is not a good defensive metric catcher. Murphy plays both ways.
Right.
And is a much better WAR. I think he's a better leader. I don't like ex-Cubs and the Cardinals. They don't do well. I don't like them. I don't want them.
Right. Okay? It's too much beef. It's too much beef amongst you guys for that to happen. I get it. It's an uncomfortable situation. Y'all rather not, deal with it. I get it. All right, Sportsbook Jeff. Thank you. Great call today. We're going to get up tomorrow. We got a matter of fact, we're going to get up tonight. We got a lot of business to handle for Sunday. So make sure you got your strength. You ain't sleep, and let's get them, big dog. You have a good one.
Jump on Golden State in 9 minutes.
Okay.
Talk to you later.
Okay, tap me out, baby. All right, baby. Sportsbook Jeff, man. Yeah, tap me out, Jeff. Okay, guys. That's my guy there, man. MG couldn't make it. I know he's watching the SC game. He can't tell me no different, but it's good. Listen, if I got to do this shit myself, y'all know I'm going to do this shit, and I'm going to just leave it like that. Okay, let's go. Time for the giveaway. Good luck to everybody, man. Free picks are tomorrow. Remember that. No more Fridays. I don't know why I always put this shit backwards. If I let this shit fall, it's going to be like 20 minutes before I fix that shit. Okay, guys. Round 3, giveaway 1. Round 3, Sportsbook Jeff still leads with 6 wins. B4 got 4. Chief Vega got about 3, 4. Let the best person win. Let's go. 1 through 20. I want y'all to study me. Put magnifying glasses if you want. I try to do this shit here as fair as possible. Ain't no steroids, no PED, none of that shit. I play right. That's the way there's no repercussions. All right, here we go. We're looking for 1 ball only. Round 3, giveaway 1. Let's get it. Sugar in the building, I see you, baby. On the late come up. Better watch the replay. Watch the replay, baby. Love you too, baby. Love you too. Here we go. Here we go. They all marinated. 1 ball. That's 1 ball. So we got a winner, goddammit. Straight work. Y'all already know. Let me move this back. The winner for giveaway 1. Round 3. Number 14. 14. This motherfucker, when he get hot, this motherfucker could go like 3 months without winning. Tapia comes through again at 14. Certain people like that. Raul, Keith, Brian Ford, when they get hot, they get hot. Tapia wins round 3, giveaway 1. Okay, let me head me up so we get this other one done. I'm trying to finish before an hour because Facebook gets funny with it. They don't let me download shit if I go over an hour. Okay, guys, round 3, giveaway 2. Give me a minute. Let me bring this bad boy back.
MVP, the producer.
21 through 40. Let's get it. Tapia Give away one winner, folks. Just won last week, but before that, he ain't win in a minute. $21 through $40, let the best person win. We marinate these motherfuckers. Let me make sure each board marinates. Here we go. Here we go. One board only. Two boards come out and don't play. If it falls, just don't play. Here we go. We got a winner, goddammit. We got a winner. Giveaway 2. Round 3 winner is number 28. Number 28. Tapia sweeps the board today, guys. Tapia sweeps the board today. Congratulations to Miguel Tapia. I don't know how you do it when you get hot, though. You on fucking fire. Let's go to the summary and we out of here. Wow. Give me a minute, guys. Give me 1 minute. Got to get this before the hour. Okay, guys. Wow. Told you he hasn't won in a while. There was a time where he stopped playing because he wasn't winning. And I told him, I said, dog, you're not going to always win. Came back, won last week, swept the board today, won 3 in 2 weeks. I mean, listen, all I can say is congratulations. You guys know I do this shit as fair as possible. This could be anybody. Anybody could win this shit. You just got to stick to your numbers and stick to them and ride them. I feel bad for my man Ghost because Ghost sticks to his numbers and he hasn't been able to win since I changed that the spending thing to gold when it was black. Ghost is winning all the time ever since I went gold. So I'm going to have to talk to Ghost. Maybe he got to switch his numbers up because them numbers is not falling in for him. That's all I got to say. But thank you, Sportsbook Jeff. MG wasn't able to make it today. It's all good. We handle our business like we do. Sportsbook Jeff, hold it down. Tomorrow, you already know we're doing the free picks. We're going to have about 6 picks for y'all. You know we've been hot like fish grease, man. So like I said, if y'all agree with it, go to the window, get that money. If y'all disagree with it, you stay on neutral, man. That's it. And in the big news today, J.Degrom is a Texas Ranger. 5 years, 185 and 37 mils a pop, which I think is a deal in this era. In this era, DeGrom to me is worth 45. That's how good he is to me. The thing with him is how healthy is his arm. Then Abreu going to the champs, man. Abreu's a solid veteran, man. Solid veteran. Thank you, Miss Lorca, for tuning in. You don't know how bad I wish I could call your number one day. But like I said, I got no control of that. It's whatever comes out, man. But trust me, when you win, I'm going to give it up for you. That's a fact. I'm going to give it up. I might even stop and freeze the show for a minute if you could get just one little tiny win. But look at guys, tap in tomorrow. Thank you, guys. Enjoy your holidays. You know I'm going to keep coming at y'all, keep bringing it to y'all. Whether you like me, dislike me, hate me, want me to die, I'm still going to put this work out, man. And with that, Al York Sports, the raw truth. Love you, motherfucker.